Greetings, salutations for a very much obviously unplanned, sad video, which I didn't know what to do. Right, I don't know what the etiquette is for something like this. There is no textbook for something like this, really. Doesn't need to be a long video, a couple of minutes at best. But yeah, just a couple of words on the fact that the guy who founded Autodesk, right, a guy called John Walker, passed away on February the 2nd. And right. I found it quite sad because, right, this guy ultimately was responsible for forming the company, which is my entire career has been dedicated to, right? Everything I've ever done in my career has been around Autodesk software and the Autodesk community and the Autodesk ecosystem. And he started it. Granted, John left Autodesk in 1994. Let's be clear about that. So if you've got beef with Autodesk, right, if you're not happy with something they've done, right, don't even think about venting here. They're not linked, right? John left in 1994. Anything that you're unhappy with happened after he left. So it's not fair or appropriate to really, air your grievances at this stage. But I mean, John left Autodesk whilst I was still in high school, right? So he would never have had any reason to be aware of anything I've done online. We've never spoken, never met. So our paths have never crossed in any way, shape, or form. But he was responsible for forming the company that, was responsible for my career. And a lot of other people can say the same, right? Him and Mike Riddle starting, AutoCAD, the foundations of Autodesk. But if you specialize in Revit or Inventor, these things came along long after John left, right? So a lot of other people will have contributed and participated into the things that ultimately influenced whatever happened in the software that you use. But I just thought it was sad that nobody's really talking about it. He was responsible for forming what became one of the biggest software companies in the world. I mean, Andrew, the current CEO, has done. You might be unhappy with a lot of the decisions he's made, but he's been responsible for turning Autodesk into a very valuable company and for it doing very well. But it all started with John. And I just found it really sad that even Autodesk themselves didn't talk about it, right? On Autodesk's news. This is why I didn't realize this happened until about an hour ago. Because it's just not reported anywhere. I just felt that was really sad given his contribution to the world, right? The significance he's played in forming this company. And it's just not, right? Why not just take a couple of words? It's not even on the Twitter, their X or whatever it is, right? Just nothing. It was February 2nd he passed away. There's January 30th. There's February the 8th. There's just nothing there. It's not really sad, right? And right, I'm not gonna hold that against Autodesk, right? There's been 30 years since John left, right? But when your founder passes away, is that not worthy of just a quick word or something? I don't know, right? I don't know what the etiquette is here. But I thought I'll just announce it in case you didn't know. There'll be a lot of people watching this who will have known John and will have stories about themselves and John and memories and stuff. So by all means, feel free to share that in the comments. I've read already a few people doing that on their own little blogs and stuff, which is nice. That's I guess it's something. If it's not going to be reported on, I mean, hell, if Bill Gates was to pass, that'll be Sky newsworthy or BBC newsworthy. But it's been a long time since Bill left Microsoft, right? And he's not right. John just didn't, for some reason, achieve the sort of high profile status that the likes of Bill Gates has, or the likes of Jeff Bezos, or anything. And I mean, I don't know if this is a controversial take, but frankly, I would put John in the same bucket as those CEOs, right? This Jeff Bezos started Amazon, huge company. Well, so was Autodesk. John started it. Thanks to Bill as well for Microsoft. And, the guys who started YouTube and Google, right? These are all pioneers who started the foundation of a huge company, ultimately left and handed it over to somebody else, but they started it all. So I just feel John really deserves to be, have a bit more respect put on his name, given what he's done. I must admit, I'm not familiar with anything he's done since he's left. I'm pretty sure he hasn't been involved in any controversy. But, right, I'm not, right. So I'll just leave it there. that'll let you know if you didn't know that's happened. And I found it really sad because, like I say, my career wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for John, and this channel wouldn't exist if it wasn't for John. So I'll give a few words. Very sad news: John Walker passing on February the 2nd, 2024. So yeah, I'll pop on just to let you know if you didn't know. See you later.